Thank you for that background. And I guess a follow up is that, it's not surprising, at least to me, that Ifran Ali from Guyana is sort of playing the comprador role as the head of CARICOM right now. As he's got his own comprador imperial role that he's playing with Wall Street imperialism and U.S. imperialism in Guyana against Venezuela with the Essequibo region. But you mentioned Mia Motley, but more surprising to me is, I guess not totally surprising, because Lula's first um, time in power with Brazil, he sent troops to Haiti. But Lula and AMLO, and I'm someone who supports a multipolar world, so I don't want to make it seem like I'm attacking a multipolar world in any way. But what are we to make of people like President Lula of Brazil and Lopez Obrador from Mexico supporting U.S. imperialism in this situation?
Right. So they're not playing the right part in the multipolar world if they're going to follow U.S. imperialism. I mean, the Lula thing to me is most egregious. First, for two reasons. First reason is it was Lula that offered his military to lead the military occupation of Haiti from 2004 to 2000, and then even after he, came out of power, Bolsonaro continued. So Brazil led the military arm of the UN so-called peacekeeping mission from 2004 to 2017. And these Brazilians use Haiti as a training ground. In fact, some of these some generals, they became high-ranking officials in Brazil after their tenure in Haiti because they were so brutal to Haitians. And so it was Lula that offered up Brazil after the coup d'etat. And because he thought I think they promised him maybe a permanent seat on the Security Council. He thought he would use Haiti as a way to bring up Brazil's role in the goal. The second thing about Lula to me is that on one day he makes a statement against the genocide in Palestine, where he's saying Israel is this, Israel is that, and Netanyahu and so on and so forth. And he's just, going to cut relations. And this is a genocide, right? He makes this statement and everybody's like, great, Lula. The next day he's meeting with Anthony Blinken to set up a plan for Haiti. Like, how does that work? How does that work? I always say, the leftism of the Americas crumbles at the door of Haitian sovereignty, right? Because what happens is all these people can claim to be leftists and then turn around and use Haiti for their own good. And to Mexico, to me, is also worse. In fact, Mexico was co-pen holder on the UN Security Council, because, there's 5 permanent seats, but the other seats are rotating, right? So there was a moment where Mexico was on the UN Security Council and as a co-pen holder was writing policy on Haiti. And it's Mexico and then later Ecuador that actually co-wrote the resolution to bring in this non-UN military invasion to Haiti. This is under AMLO. It's also under AMLO that worked with Trump to militarize the southern Mexico border, to terrorize the Haitian migrants and other migrants that are coming in, that work with the U.S. to deal with the remain in Mexico policies, which had actually swollen the numbers of people, that are stuck at the Mexico border. And so when it comes to Haiti, there is no leftism for me in the Americas, except for Venezuela, who has been, both under Hugo Chavez and Maduro have been completely against intervention in Haiti. Cuba, who's nonstop helping, Haiti, they still train doctors. They're still there because Aristide has a huge university. A lot of the doctors are Cuban. And they've also, they support Haitian sovereignty. And then Nicaragua, which is a lot less, open, right? But they're not pushing for intervention in the way that we have the rest of Latin America. Actively, how do you say you're a leftist and you're actively working on behalf of Blinken, the warmongering U.S. State Department against Haiti? That's outrageous to me.